We started uTrade Solutions about 4.5 years ago in 2011. We essentially make software for financial trading. So they're used for online trading, risk management, as well as algorithmic trading. So essentially we help people trade. Okay. Our clients are typically brokers, trading firms, some stock exchanges, banks. And we run our software in India. We have about 40 plus institutions in India who are our clients across Mumbai, Delhi and Calcutta. We have clients in about more than 10 countries. So outside India, we sell in various other emerging countries from China to Chile. So including countries like emerging countries like Turkey, Russia, Uganda, Tajikistan, Chile, and developed countries like US and UK, of course. That's what we do. We have a team of about 55 people. We are, after the first 3 years of investment into the company, now we are profitable as well, and we continue to grow. So financial technology is a very fragmented industry. It can be fragmented across the payment gateway markets, the peer-to-peer transaction banking kind of market, the various online platforms which are coming up right now, as well as technology used by traditional financial institutions like banks, brokers, stock exchanges, financial institutions. And it tends to be very fragmented in every region because of the regulatory reasons. That regulation is different in every country. The workflows and the usage of technology culturally are very different in each country, and hence we don't have a big global dominant player in the market yet. The opportunities are there. The use of technology is increasing. It's making things more efficient. And as we've seen in India, probably players like Paytm and various other payment gateways have done pretty good. Policy bazaars have come up. Many new non-traditional ways of use of technology are coming, which are changing the way how banks work, how the lending and borrowing works, how transactions work. So there are good opportunities, but the challenge is in financial technology, sales cycles are very complex. It takes a long time to build a product which works, long time to get approvals, long time to sell to a single client, and it doesn't scale that quickly. It's at least a 5 to 10 year game for anyone to ever try and do this, and it's a long time for any entrepreneur to persevere this long and keep pushing when things don't work easily. Fintech is a very fragmented industry. There are opportunities, but it takes a long time to grasp them, and because of the regulation there are limitations to how far you can go, and it's not easily globally scalable. That's the other challenge which doesn't make it as attractive. They are slower behind every other industry which gets digital very fast. Open source in financial technology would benefit in the following ways. Everyone can collaborate resources in terms of using and developing the products. Everyone can integrate easily into every institution, and product will be more stable. The cost would be lower, and still companies can provide premium services on top to make money. So it can still be profitable as well. It's not just for free, and it's not that you cannot make money off it. The business model works, like Red Hat has proven over Linux. So I think open source is a good strategy to have, but it's not the only thing which will work, which will make money. You gotta have a good software that works behind. The features, functionality has to work. Open source is a good selling point as well as a adoption point. To build the communities around open source takes a long time, 5 to 10 years minimum, before you know whether people are coming, adopting and contributing or not. So that's one thing to bear in mind. It's not an overnight thing where in 1 year something would change. It's gonna take a long time. But it's a strategy which every technology firm should seriously consider. And in financial technology, it's a big game changer because it's not happened yet in this industry. It's happened in many other industries, but not in fintech yet. And we are one of the few firms globally who are doing something in this space, and we hope we will make a difference. We started about 4 years ago. We did not make any revenues for the first 2 years. Last couple of years, we've grown like 300% year on year. We are profitable this year onwards. We are looking at $2 million sales next year. We may increase our distribution globally. We have opened an office last year in London. We may look for more international market access. In India, we are doing pretty okay. And our key headquarters is going to be in Chandigarh only. Our core main company is going to be there, but then marketing and distribution offices would be possibly in different cities around the world. Goals of uTrade are the key reason why I started uTrade was to build a good product company, which India has not seen. In India, there are not many product companies. People do services generally. So build a good product company, build a product which sells in India and overseas. Same product should sell to Indian trader what will sell to a Chinese trader or a Chilean trader. That is a real goal. We should have a true global platform for trading. It will help everyone dramatically if the Digital India campaign and the reality or the vision that's shown comes together, but it's very hard. I don't think it's straightforward. The challenges are just, there is nobody, I don't see any progress on the challenges part yet. You try to bring in companies, but the Companies Act doesn't support any company coming in here. To do business in India, it's still, we rank as 133rd in the world or something like that. So those things should change dramatically, and it doesn't encourage entrepreneurs like me to come back to India and do this. We are seeing some Indian startups moving out of India for the setup because the shareholding pattern, the policies, the tax laws, and so much unpredictability is there, which I hope eventually does change. So if you build a good ecosystem in India, build a great platform which works, I'm sure everyone would come themselves. We don't have to go and sell. Not trying to discourage that people should not make changes and not try doing things, but do it for the right reason. And the biggest reason I find why I did it, and I'm still happy that I'm doing it, is learning. This is the most incredible thing which will stay with you for the rest of your life. Money will come and go. If you are learning, you're enjoying, you're challenging yourself, that's the most satisfying thing. You may succeed, you may fail, but learning will stay with you, and you'll be a better person in the next venture or whatever afterwards, or even if you go back to a job afterwards. So do the startup for the right reason. Really think why you want to do it, and remember, it's going to take way longer than you think for any money or fame to come.